Hello friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess Flo and I am a life coach and intuitive healer. So if you guys don't know what that is, life coach is helping you achieve your goals, no matter what they are. I specifically like working with people that want to better their relationships. This could be family relationships, this could be intimate relationships, this could be colleague or work relationships. But anything relationship wise, I really like because I've gone through a lot myself when it comes to relationships. So I feel like I can relate to that. Also, people that are just feeling stuck, that are feeling depressed, that are feeling out of alignment with their purpose, because it is really hard to strive towards our purpose when there's all this external noise. We have to find that peace within, right? So I feel like I can do that through life coaching and through intuitive healing, which is why I got into it. So today we're going to be doing our message of the day. And already we're going to be talking about emotional resistance, okay? So are you creating from a place of fear? Are you creating from a place of love? Sometimes what we want is so attached to how we feel about it. So you know when you're in love, it doesn't have to be in love with a person. It could be in love with food. It could be in love with a show. It could be in love with anything, because as I said in my relationship video, everything is a relationship. So you know when you're in love, you're really emotionally attached to that person or thing. So you want to make sure that what is coming from that relationship is either coming from love or it's coming from or not coming from fear. You really want it to be coming from a place of love and not a place of obsession, not a place from emotional resistance to something that's actually going to make you grow bigger. Relationships are supposed to allow you to evolve, to grow, to learn, to create, to to multiply. And if you want it to be in alignment with love and not coming from a place of fear, you need to check your emotions, which is why we're talking about emotional resistance. What are you expecting from this relationship, okay? Are you expecting it to flourish? Are you content with how it is right now? Are you expecting it to sabotage? Because some people do play, those little fantasies that we play in our head and we get all emotional. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but you guys know those arguments that you have in your head, or those fantasies, or those daydreams that you have in your head, or those outcomes, wishes, hopes that you have that you want to see fulfilled, or that you don't want to see fulfilled, but you're playing in your head just to say, this is what I would do in this situation, right? You need to ask yourself, is this something that is actually flourishing me? Is it something that's flourishing the person beside me? Is it something that I'm actually very happy with how it is right now? Because if you are happy with how it is right now, that's okay too. That means in this time and space, it's something that is stable for you. It's something that doesn't make you feel too high or too low. It's perfect. And that's okay at that moment too. Yes, there are changes in life, but we need to be okay and grateful and appreciative of the moments that feel, just perfect the way they are. So back to our original question for the message of the day. Where do you see this relationship going? How do you see it flourishing? How do you see it becoming abundant? How do you see it being in alignment with your emotions, with what you want to see it for yourself, what you want to achieve for yourself? Because all we ever want for ourselves is the best, unless you're a sadistic, is that sadist? Unless, you really love the worst for yourself. How do you see yourself loving yourself completely, authentically, genuinely, all of you, hardships, joys, shadow self, light self? How can you love all of yourself and see yourself flourishing in this relationship? So that is the message of the day. Think of what your heart wants. Think of what you want. Think of the outcome that you want. And don't think of how it can always go wrong. If you're always thinking of how it can go wrong, then you are your biggest saboteur. Okay, you're sabotaging your own life because you're always thinking. That's what you're attracting. Remember that we are emotional beings. We are energy, right? So we vibrate what we want to attract. And if you want to attract negative circumstances, there will be opportunities for you to step into that negativity, just like there will be opportunities for you to step into that positivity. So what are you creating? And don't forget, guys, to always go to the source of the emotion, to the source of what you want to create. What is inspiring this fantasy? What is inspiring this result, this goal, this this thing that you're striving for? What is the meaning and the purpose behind it? You always need to understand your why, or else you're going to sabotage yourself again, right? So what is inspiring this anger towards this relationship? What is inspiring this obsession towards this relationship? What is inspiring this jealousy in this relationship? And how do you want to grow from that? What do you want to create in that place? What do you need to water it with so that it can turn into a beautiful garden for your life, something that you can look back on and be like, I'm glad that I made this decision? Because you always have the freedom to decide how you want to react in any situation, any circumstance, no matter where it's coming from. You always have that freedom to decide. So you get to decide, what do I want to create here? Do I want to create more fear, or do I want to create love? So that's the message of the week. Sorry, it's the message of the day, but that's the message of the week. You can now go on my website. You can't click, but you can always message me on WhatsApp or book a session and let me know what you want to work on. So have a good week, guys.